Hi, this is Tyler Martin. I'm bringing video number 2 to you of the List Building Tactics series. Today I'm going to be talking about to double opt-in or not. And before I get started, I'm giving away a free report. You can get it at tylerslistbuildingclub.com/power, P-O-W-E-R. So if you're listening to the video and watching the video, why don't you click the little tab on your browser and you can go ahead and download that report while you're watching the video. So to get this rolling, I'm going to just share with you the double opt-in versus single opt-in. It's a controversial topic. People are passionate about it. Single opt-in basically means someone comes to your opt-in page, they plug in their email address, and once they hit the submit button, they're your subscriber. Double opt-in means when someone plugs in their email address and hits the submit button, typically they're thrown to a thank you page, and from there they need to go back to their email and click a link confirming that they want to receive future emails from you. So the controversial part is people are very passionate that single opt-in is the way to go, and then other people say, well, double opt-in, you create a better list, and that's the way to go. So I kind of wanted to share with you my story and what got me from point A to point B to point C, and what worked for me. And there's definitely isn't one definite answer here. It's kind of what fits for you. So I thought I'd just share my story. And the way I started was in my first list, I started with a double opt-in, and people weren't completing the opt-in process, and it caused me a lot of frustration. I was losing leads because they weren't completing the process. So I decided to call it quits on the double opt-in, and I went with a single opt-in. And what I found is the list was growing faster. People were coming to the list, opting in, and there was no confirmation process, so they were immediately my subscriber. But I noticed over a period of time that the quality of my list decreased. And what I mean by that is the interaction wasn't as good, the feedback wasn't as good. When I'd send out emails, I just wasn't getting the feedback like I did on my first try with double opt-in. Albeit I wasn't losing new subscribers because there was no double opt-in process. I didn't feel like I was getting the same level of interaction and relationship building. So I decided I'd give it back another try, and I'd go back to double opt-in. But this time I tweaked the conversion process. And what I mean by that is from the opt-in page to the thank you page to the instructions on clicking the confirmation link, I tweaked that whole process, and what I found is my option conversion rate just skyrocketed. Now suddenly I was getting very few non-opt-ins. I mean, I still get out non-opt-ins. I don't want to say that I'm not getting any of them, but it was dramatically less. I mean, I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 I can safely say, maybe 8 out of 10 follow through the process. So I'm not really losing too many leads, and I'm confirming that I have a real person on the other end. There's no fake email addresses in my list, which is pretty powerful. I now have a high quality list. I get good interaction. I get feedback. So I'm very comfortable. Once I tweak the conversion process, I'm very comfortable with the end result. So what did I learn out of this? I learned the triple T is what I call it. I learned to test, I learned to tweak the conversion process, and I learned to take action. So by applying the triple T, I now have a high quality list I feel comfortable with. In fact, I actually have a few different niches. In every single niche, I do a double opt-in process, and I just tweak that conversion process until I get a real comfortable high level of double opt-in conversion response. And so that just basically is the gist of this presentation. Once again, I want to reiterate, I'm offering a free $49 report. You just need to tylerslistbuildingclub.com/power, and you can grab it. Hope you enjoyed this report. I try to keep them short and don't go too much into great detail so to cause any confusion. But hopefully I target the key points and you've gotten a lot out of this. So thanks a lot. This is Tyler Martin. Take care.